I don't really know how well they're doing on the Western Front. I'm assuming they're doing fine. And now Ukraine's decided to join the war. Big casualty numbers here. They will all deploy over to the actual front line that actually matters. I mean, they've taken over Bavaria. They haven't really taken over, like, this industrial heartland area. I was going to say, we're almost at 100 factories, but... I mean, it should be a lot better than it is. To be honest. I think we've checked. We probably haven't really checked. Cheaper artillery. We get more resources. Do I need more resources, though? I will get 4 free military factories. There you go. Still more military factory. Military factories are, like, always good. Like, when would you ever say no to a good old military factory? Going to the front lines where you matter. Our one army unfortunately get killed down here. A little sad for him. Ottomans have joined the Reichspakt. I knew they could do that. I didn't know they could do it before the war in the desert, though. Huh. Well... we are at war with them, which means that this whole front line down here actually does need to be protected a little bit more than it is. How many men I could really send down there, though? Maybe. You know what? Purple Army? I kind of need you. If we're going to be at war with the Ottomans, we kind of need you down here, then. Way down here. And then 2 of you are going to deploy to Zhukov's army. Kind of hold position for the time being. If you see any, like, easy battles, of course, try to push your way into there. If Vladivostok has fallen, is that enough to get the kill? On you. The answer is, no. Not quite. Where's your new capital? And you're worth 1, and you are worth 1. Being down there doesn't even make any sense. And you are normally part of Transmere. Transmere front is going, I would say, okay, even though we have lost more men than we realistically should have. Because here's the thing, like, you can still attack the Ottomans, right? Like, it doesn't matter if they're in a faction. Yeah, it's very interesting how this is kind of all played out. Not at war with Armenia yet, but I'll go to war with Armenia because I can. Forces are making their way down where they need to be. Those tanks, they do need to make their way over to the Ottoman territory, though. Shrink Blue Army down a little bit. Shrink you down here for right now. I mean, we actually have less units than you would think. It's full chaos. You're not wrong. Chaos levels right now in the world are rather high. The question is, do we keep an army over in Asia to fight the Japanese just in case? I don't really know. Okay, Transmere is now dead. Take over the country. You get enough compliance, we can get them cored. Yeah, you guys need to come over to, say, Poland right now. Transmere conflict is over. I also, let's make an intelligence agency. Let's go with this one. It's got a cool sword in it. Leave some in Asia. I think we need to kill Germany first. I think killing Germany is more important than fighting against Asia. The potential for having to fight against Japan, which I still don't know if it's actually going to be a requirement we do so or not yet. I mean, the Ottomans are going to have a really sad time. Because, I mean, they're already fighting Serbia and Romania in the West. And in a month, not a month, but in like 3 months or so, they're going to be fighting against the Ottoman Empire, or against Egypt as well. Armenia has fallen to our forces. We're now fighting against the Suez Canal. I mean, I feel like we've done a rather decent job. PSA and Canada have ended hostilities. Canada, actually, Pacific States owns a little chunk here. They might give it back. Yeah, there they go. How many troops do the Ottomans have? 25 to 56. Which, honestly, it doesn't mean too much. And is this all core? I mean, most of it isn't core, actually. Mainly it's going to take Constantinople. More pressure over to here. Socialist Ottoman Empire, exactly. Nej has been annexed. Ottomans, was joining the Reichspakt really the best idea? I mean, all you have to do is look over at Germany and see what kind of state they're in, and it's not looking good for them. Let me just put it that way. They've lost Cologne, but they still have Dusseldorf, Essen, and Dortmund. All really important cities for Germany. How close are they? They are at 71%. I mean, we actually haven't pushed that much into Germany. Like, a lot less than I think you might otherwise have expected when we started this war off. Put some pressure here. Take care of this. And again, in like a month, 2 months, we'll see Iran and Egypt join our war. And there might also be a coup in Cyrenaica. How many men have we lost? I mean, actually, like, when you actually look at casualties, it's actually not that high. Like, I've definitely seen way higher. Some pressure against you. Anywhere in Poland that we can really push? Not really. We formed the Cheka. I don't know where we're really going. Oh, we can actually, yeah, go to war economy. I'm not too sure where we're actually going to send these spies, but I'm sure there'll be somewhere important for them to go. And are you guys on very aggressive? Yes. I think it's what you really should be on, in the war against the Ottomans. Serbia fell? How the hell did that happen? Very disappointed in you, Serbia. I expected a lot more out of this. Not against you. A little bit into this. Got some tractor tanks or something. We got some tractor plants. Let's go with Trans-Siberian Railroad. Where is the Siberian army? Are they here yet? No, they're passing the Urals. They're definitely getting closer to where they need to be. Okay, we're about to take the port. Means that the rest of you guys should be a lot easier to kill at this point. We're making gains. We're making gains. Yeah, you need to organize the conference, and that's going to happen next month. South. Let's also make one of these armies. We have 2 purple armies and also a pink army. Let's make one of them into the red army. I would say it's thematically appropriate. Okay, Shang-Chi has fallen. Zhukov's been wounded. Qing and Rexy doing alright for themselves. We'll go for infantry expert. Even though he's wounded right now, I'm going to keep him in charge. Otherwise, I'm going to immediately forget that I took him out of the army. Okay, let's move on to Warsaw. You push against this guy. You all push here. And the Red Army, yeah, they're starting to now show up in numbers. Or at least, you know, two is a number. Push away into Coensburg. Now another referendum in Greece. We'll win the referendum this time. I don't think anybody knows the answer to that. Austria's having a bad time. And we still have about a little less than a year and a half from our prediction that we would have won the war before 1940. Another, you know, a little small pocket here, a little small encirclement. Comes the Red Army. Warsaw, unfortunately, did get defended a little bit. They did put troops there. Almost like they don't want me to kill them. The East has collapsed. I mean, they're having some bad times, yeah. They're not doing very well here. They're not doing very well. They're not doing very well. Please help my Germany. It is very sick. Okay, Albania's fallen. That's bad for... I mean, it's not bad, but, you know, it's not positive. Let's get you. I'm going to have you to spy in Germany, because where else are you going to spy? Let's be really honest. I actually feel like a lot of Blue Army troops are getting taken off the front lines. You know, Red Army, actually, delete your plan. You're going to deploy here. Push away towards Berlin. Where are the rest of your units? mostly here. Actually, you're all here. Fantastic. Oh, he's trying to get to Riga so he can actually escape. No, 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 no. Don't be so foolish. I will never allow you to escape. Or if I allow you to escape, I'm at least going to take over this area. Okay, Qing's gonna warn on Sichuan Clique. Doesn't really affect what our goals are. And you'll be wiped out in a moment. You'll be wiped out in a moment. Move our way towards Riga. And now you will also all be dead. And again, works out pretty well for me, doesn't it? You will all be deceased. I think Red Army units, you just start moving in as soon as you possibly can. Riga has once again capitulated. We're just going to send you to go deal with this. That front has finally been secured. It took a little bit longer than I would have originally liked. But I still think it works out fine. By the way, what's the Entente doing? Because they have not, they're rallying the exiles, but they have not declared war on us yet. Maybe they see the position that Germany finds themselves in and are like, you know what, maybe we don't want a part of that. Maybe we're better off without the humiliation of... By the way, Austria, when are you going to unify? Can you unify if you're at war? I actually don't know. Maybe. Yet again, everybody attacking. I mean, Reichspakt resistance. Right, we'll finish before the Desert War? I don't think so. It's going to happen in like a month or two. It'd be amazing if it actually did, though. It'd be very funny. Oh, is this going to France? It is. You can only unify if they do war? I know, yeah. Now all at war with Sichuan. The federal government didn't even, like, form this campaign in China. Get our military techs up. Does anybody not have a battle plan? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure everybody has a basic understanding of what they're going to be doing. Berlin. We're going to go to Stettin. Bolenberg. We're going to go down to Breslau, and then go to Hindenburg, and then all these other cities. Warsaw hasn't fallen, but I don't think Warsaw needs to fall. Siberian Railroad. You know, let's just upgrade all of this stuff, because I can. Follow that up with, you know, dedicated artillery battalions. Hell yeah, let's go. Love myself some artillery battalions. Are you going to Stettin? Go to Stettin. We don't have Kiev, we don't have Lubeck, we don't have Hanover quite yet, or Hamburg, I should say. Unfortunately, Serbia did end up losing their war, which just means that they're going to get incorporated into our empire sooner rather than later. Philippines have joined the Entente. I don't think that matters at all. Breslau is going to fall under our jurisdiction in but mere moments. I mean, will we beat the Winter or the Desert War? I don't know. Would Vienna capitulate if Vienna falls? No, I don't think so. I think we need to also take Trieste. And probably Graz as well. It'll be close, but it won't quite be there. Unfortunately. You go to march on Berlin. Go to Rostock. Hamburg's worth 40. I think these cities need to fall soon. Because Germany's only at 54%. Which is not quite where we need to be. We need to be closer. Poland. The thing with Poland is that they're not losing Warsaw. Berlin's fallen to Russian troops. Love to see it. Let's also go with No, we have enough oil. What do we need? I guess maybe better artillery. Seems like an okay choice. And the Qing are declaring war on more and more people. Hindenburg's worth 4. You're worth 4. You know, let's actually get a surround on Warsaw first before we try to take the city. Establish East Germany. Basically, yeah, we're basically going to take, like, Prussia. Probably give France some areas as well. By the way, where's my Air Force? They're in Poland still. You know, that's not a bad choice. I'll allow you over East Germany right now, though. How many men have we lost? We're not even at 250,000 men. 250,000 casualties. Dortmund, Dresden, Leipzig. What all cities we do need to take? I think Bohemia is probably going to fall soon. But if Warsaw falls, then I think Poland will be gone. We'll capture this airfield. Try to move our way towards Hamburg if we can. How are you guys doing over here? Guatemala. I mean, they're all part of the revolutionary faction, so they should hopefully unify. There we go. Lovely. Will they join our faction? I don't really know. I mean, did anybody in South America join a faction yet? No. Not quite. I mean, a war down there is not even over yet, so... Okay, but France, I really need to take over these handful of cities. What level fort do you have here? You have a level 2 fort. You're not really attacking into the city that well, unfortunately. It's a major shame. The Ottoman Empire is just having a bad day. Denmark's capitulated, I think, for the second time now. Where's Prague? Prague hasn't fallen yet. hopefully fall soon. Ukraine's basically just trying to deal with this front, and I completely understand why that'd be their decision right now. Right towards Leipzig. Dresden, it's close to falling, but not quite there yet. Reaffirm Ottoman authority. Kurdistan's declared war on the Ottomans. You know what? We're welcome to have you aboard. Anybody wants to declare war on the Ottoman Empire, you know, I won't say no. Okay, they called the Germans in now. They called Austria to go fight the Kurds as well. Got some artillery battalions. Follow you up with centralized structure. Let's follow you up with, let's say, more rifles. Get more industry. And dockyards, why not build more convoys? Should be more than okay for that. I don't know if Kurdistan's dead or not. No, they're still alive. Okay. Take Ankara, go right towards Constantinople. Apparently, the Kurdistan still collapsed. Very unfortunate for them. Push our troops into Hamburg. Germany is now at 42%. They're close to capitulating. We don't need to get them down to 10% like it says. We just gotta get them down low enough that the collapse of the Reichspakt event fires. I don't remember exactly when that happened. Here we go. Poland has fallen to our glorious armies. And the Qing are basically just trying to unify the country by force. And they're doing a pretty good job, all things considered. Norway, you know what? I'll take your expedition, of course. Go down, help out Zhukov. You can have fun with that. Brunswick, Hanover's worth 10 victory points. It's not nothing. I mean, Hamburg's worth 40, though. It's quite a bit. Quite a bit more than 10. 4 times more, actually, to be precise.